Well, before we get to anything else in the news cycle, today's that day. Changed my life, as it did with many other people. I lived in Greenwich. I went down to the beach in town, seeing the plumes of smoke coming from the direction of Manhattan. I had dozens of friends and family that worked down in those buildings. I remember the days after, though, there were flags everywhere. People thanking law enforcement and firefighters and military, because in the moment, people understood what we were up against. It was this unity of us, America, versus that Team America versus the bad guys. Now, I tweeted this out this morning, as I do every 9/11 something. Don't say never forget if you don't mean it. Actually remember what evil we are, not are up against. Actually remember who defended us against that. And normally I don't respond to these people, but I don't even know who this clown is. Some basement-dwelling coward said, "I remember how evil you are every day." Wrong guy, wrong day, pal. Because when that happened, a year later, when we started putting boots on the ground, I dropped out of college to go become a SEAL so I could go fight to make sure that didn't happen again, even to people like you. I don't even know who this guy is, but you're the problem. You're the reason this country is being ripped apart right now. Because even on the day that killed 3,000 Americans, you can't shut up long enough to honor that. You're just as bad as the people who used it as a political springboard. Just as bad as the people who used this tragedy to expand government control over our lives. While we mourned our dead and the fact that terrorists launched an attack not seen since Pearl Harbor on American soil, the very people that are crushing us today with division and bad policy, schemers. They use this tragedy to give us, I don't know, things like the TSA, which hasn't made travel any safer, just a lot more complicated. They created endless government agencies, hiring millions of new bureaucrats, and for what? So we could get the Patriot Act that wasn't patriotic at all? It was appropriately named as the Inflation Reduction Act. Under the guise of, fear and terror? Much like COVID, we got nearly unmitigated constitutional violations under the guise of safety, where the government, through FISA courts, could shove a leash up your rear without you even knowing it, monitor you or anyone you talk to, all your conversations, and they call it the Patriot Act? Get lost. That's who that guy is. And then they ask people like me and my friends to go overseas and fight a war that we were willing to die for the cause, because we believed in the concept that we were not only defending America, but we were defending everything we believed in, only to have countries that we just bombed the hell out of and sacrificed our brothers and sisters in to be turned right back over to the same people we fought for 2 decades ago. That's who that guy that just tweeted at me, that's the type of stuff he supports. So you got something to say to today? Other than thank you to the people who ran into those towers? Other than I'm sorry for your loss to the families who never healed? Save it. Not today. We lost good, God-fearing men and women under a banner that America was the righteous one. I still believe that. I still believe that we're the shining light on the hill, and I'm still willing to die for that. And you cowards out there who use this as a political springboard and to comment from your basement on Twitter, you don't get to take that away. Not today. Have some respect.